Hello, everyone. I'm just grabbing these crystals really quick. If I can grab them. They're like the bottom of the sack. Sorry about this. Alright. So, I wanted to grab these crystals because I also wanted to show you guys how cool they are. And I also wanted to show you my artwork. So, yep. Give me 1 minute. Guys, I'm trying to find out where I put my other cards. Actually, hello everyone. Sorry about the hassle. I also want you guys to be aware that my dog is being crate trained. So he is not used to the cage. So that's why he's whining. I just want you guys to know that he is not he's not he's not used to the cage. So I do want to apologize for the noise. I can move us to the other room if that's something you'd prefer. So just let me know if the noise gets a bit much. Says greetings all. Stop. Fine. You win. You win. I can't deal with your screaming anymore. You win. Ah. This Joker kind of gave me that look like, yeah, bitch, I got it. I'm sorry. My dog, Shepherd, he gave me this funny look. So I'm super sorry about the noise. He's now out, so he should be fine. God. So we're gonna do a little bit different. I wanted to showcase these beautiful crystals, and I want you guys to be aware is I actually dig crystals. I don't dig often, but when I go, I do dig a lot. So these are one of the ones that I obtained. This is a beautiful one. And I wanted to start showing you guys these because I will eventually start selling crystals that I personally dig. I personally don't like going to a store to buy in bulk. I like to dig for crystals, okay? It says message automatically held by review. Wait, where was that? I want to view. Okay. Oh, thank you, Raven. Thank you. So I wanted to show you these ones. I actually got this one from a friend, and I got this one from a friend. I thought these were pretty cool. And then here's the pink calcite. And there's a reason why I'm showcasing you in the green adventuring, which we'll get to in a minute. So we're doing a collab of the metaphysical talk for the day because I forgot to do that Tuesday. So we're doing a metaphysical talk, and then we're going to do the readings, okay? And the readings are going to be partially different because I'm going to be first using my angel board, which is a board that I designed myself for other psychic mediums. And we'll also be using oracle and tarot cards for your readings. So the angel board, to kind of explain to you what the angel board is, it is based off of the Ouija board design. But the only difference is I use angelic references from Enochian magical faith to zodiacs, I don't know, to the zodiacs, and planets for numbers instead of numbers. And I use the Hebrew alphabet instead of the regular alphabet, but I actually want to make a new one and switch it to um, the runic letters instead. And there actually is an invocation that you do before consulting the void. It also serves as a portal for the angelic forces too. So it's very high vibrational. And I have to still decorate the sides with crystals. So I decorate each one with the crystals on each side, and then I have what was that? Oh, and then I have these selenite uh, halves on each end. So I will eventually start selling these. So just let me know if you're interested. I'm gonna start selling them in the spring of next year, which each one of these will be worth $175. And so I wanted to show you that. And then I wanted to show you my art because I will also be offering this on my website. Now, FYI, everyone, the website is down. Okay, the website is down. So just let I'm working on fixing it. I'll have it fixed by the end of the month. So don't worry. Just know that if it says it isn't owned by any website, just know that I'm fixing the problem. So I wanted to show you some of my herbal art. Okay, so you guys can know that this is what I'm also selling on my website in the spring. So this one is one for the divine symmetry of Archangel Raphael. I don't know if you can tell, but that's Raphael's symbol. And then I did channeled art here. So then I wanted to show you this other art, which was also abstract as well. And I wanted to let you guys know that I'll be selling these on my website. So, but right now the website's temporarily down. I'll have it fixed at the end of the month because they apparently I missed a payment and I didn't realize. So basically, they took the website domain away from me. So I'll have to pay the dues, and because I thought I paid all of the payments, I'm pretty good at being on top of that. So for now, but anyway, so the metaphysical topic for today is, as you guessed it, crystals. And we're going to be working with the crystals fluorite, green aventurine, pink calcite, and I believe this is called chalcedony, but don't quote me on it. And clear quartz. So, if there are any questions you'd like to ask about crystals, now would be the time to do so because I can answer them. How I answer them is based off my knowledge, or I actually talk psychically, telepathically to the crystal. And this one is very rainbowy, by the way. So, are there any questions on particular crystals that we'll be discussing today? Oops. It says first. Oh no, I'm trying to see. So it says hi from Artie. Well, hi Artie. Tane. Hey Raven. Oh, how you doing, girlfriend? I see Girl Wake Up podcast. She says, "Green all hit like and subscribe to share." Okay. Then it says, "Don't forget to subscribe." It says, "Only Raven said hold questions." And then it said, "We are missing 2 likes." And it says, "First like." Okay. Okay. So I guess I'll start with the first crystal, which is pretty much the easiest crystal to connect with, is clear quartz. I call clear quartz the universal stone because when um, I've noticed when I see a certain frequency or I charge it with a particular emotion, or thought, a manifestation, I find that it tends to partake of that energy and assimilate it, basically become the energy and act as an antenna. So say for example, you say, I am calm, brave, and courageous. Let's go with that. And then I start singing frequencies and tones from my heart space, and I go like, and sometimes like the energy is definitely different from this crystal here, for sure, because I noticed that you can program these with certain emotions or energies, and they act as an antenna. In fact, in Atlantean and Lemurian Mesopotamian times, well, I know more about my Atlantean lifetime than any more so. And when in Atlantis, we used to like hum frequencies into the stone instead of carving into the stone because we didn't want to basically alter the information in the crystals. So we would sing in order to resonate ourselves with the vibration of that crystal, and we would like be tapped in, and we'd get all this information through the mind. It's very beautiful. In fact, I am building on my piece of property that I eventually, hey, chill out, lay down. Okay, whatever. So um I'm gonna have this property, and I'm gonna kind of build a smaller version of Atlantis in hopes of activating people, helping them remember their lifetimes in Atlantis. I want it to be a very self-sufficient community, so I plan to build these hobbit houses, and there'll be a garden and a community center. In the community center, I imagine us having that Japanese style where they have these pits in their homes, and they have this like cauldron that goes over that fire pit, and they would cook like stews and stuff. Stop it. That's enough. You know that's my favorite bag, and you're ripping it up. Jesus. Sorry. So like I imagine to have please hit the like. And I imagine having the people in the community coming together and actually, uh, so I'm gonna make another video on it, but I digress. So I found that also clear quartz. It says it's good for mental clarity, but I want to disagree with that because a lot of times with these stones, because they're so malleable and you can attune them for any other energy, you can accidentally, if you're too emotional, charge the stone with that emotion. So that's why I say it's hard to work. It's the easiest stone to work with for sure. But if you're trying to gain mental clarity, this is not the stone for you. I would really suggest an obsidian or a black tourmaline, which calms the mind so you have clarity. You must calm your mind in order to receive clarity. So fluorite is the other crystal now. The fluorite is the stone of positive energy. I have meditated with the stone, and it has reacted more to your chi and ki energy centers than it did to any of my chakras. The only chakra that it did react to the most was the heart chakra. So if you're looking for a positive energy or positive flow, and say, for example, you have a crystal grid, what I do with my crystal grid is I sometimes incorporate herbs, so it's very beautiful. And when I use blah, when I use fluorite, or fluorite, um, I often add lavender for that peaceful, positive energy vibes. And it says, hello, Nikitha. Hey, Ishika Asawa. Hey, we are in the middle of talking of a metaphysical topic, and then we're going to get into the readings. I'm going to go a little bit of each stone. We just went through the clear quartz. We're on fluorite, but then we also have green aventurine and pink calcite, and I believe this is chalcedony or chrysoprase. But we might not get to this because I don't remember the name for it. Feel free to ask any questions. Like, for example, if you want to know what stones are compatible with other stones, so don't hesitate to ask any of your crystal questions for the crystals that we are going over today. At the After the mini introductions of these, we will get to the readings. I'm kind of collabing Tuesday's video to this video because I forgot to do it for Tuesday. So I do apologize. I know it's a little bit off schedule. So with the green aventurine, I feel with the green aventurine, it is very aventurine. The whole family, the aventurine, no matter what color, they're all very healing. I feel whenever I put my green aventurine to my heart chakra, say if I got like anxiety or I'm stressing out or I'm having trouble breathing, this stone really calms me down and helps me breathe. So this is a really good stone for healing emotional trauma for sure, because I've meditated this and fell asleep with it, and I would have dreams that actually were very healing and transformative. Not all the time, but sometimes. Um, with the pink calcite, now I would encourage you, like, say for example, if you are a kitchen witch, I sometimes boil crystals in water with herbs with the food because I want the crystal's energy into my food. Said this one that heals trauma. The one that heals trauma. Which stone is this? Oh, okay. It's the green aventurine. I would suggest this one. Now, there are other stones that help healing with trauma, but that's for another day. But this one I would recommend if you are boiling. If you got this is considered a tumbled stone, green aventurine. Okay. Now I have my tumbled stones in the pot, and it's through my theory that as the crystal heats up, it starts emitting this frequency into the herbs or the pasta, because I incorporate actual crystals into my pasta when I'm making pasta, when I'm making rice, or when I'm making tea. When I do that, I find that it really raises my vibration. It's different compared to when I'm just adding herbs and spices to my pasta or to my rice or to my tea, which I actually haven't done this in a while, and I really should get back into it. So I would really suggest a tea if you're into teas or coffee. You can add this into your coffee maker at the bottom, and I would really encourage pink calcite because these two go very well together. The green aventurine and the pink calcite, and so does rose quartz for sure. You add them to your pot, and you add in your hot water. And if you have a coffee maker, you can add coffee, which will work really good, or you can add in your coffee filter the herbs that I'm about to suggest. So what I do in the morning, if I really need that pick me up and that positive energy, I use calendula. I use lemon peels or lemon juice to put in the water. I then have cinnamon and allspice. That's it. It's like a little healthy pick me up tea. It's got that nice, um, it's got that nice zing to it, And I add these crystals, and it makes my day a lot better, for sure. So that's a little mini ritual that you can do. Now, if you want to take it further, you do affirmations and like spin your affirmation towards you clockwise. Like, I am going to be very successful today. Sometimes I do that whenever I'm going to work. So I hope that was helpful. Now, the next crystal that we're on to is pink calcite. Calcite in general is the stone of clearing energy blockages and the stone of amplification. No. And you got your toy. Here's your toy. You found your toy. Now go play with it. So this stone, regardless of whatever calcite it is, they're gonna be an energy blockage removal. They actually also amplify energy too. So this particular calcite, I found this calcite works well with green calcite. Now, pink calcite is connected to the pink heart chakra, which is the chakra of unconditional love. And there is the green heart chakra, which is in the center. The pink heart chakra is the one closest to your heart, which is, mine is on my right side. But from what I've understood from the spirit, if someone is more emotional, it tends to be on their left side. It's something about anyway. There's the pink heart chakra, there's the blue heart chakra, and then there's the green heart chakra. The green heart chakra is your heart chakra itself, but the pink heart chakra is the chakra of unconditional love, where the blue heart chakra is the water chakra, where your emotions are. So that's more advanced. And they also represent your chi and your ki. Sorry, I was about to touch something. So I found if I'm like really struggling and energetically, like through depression, and I put this over my heart chakra, it really, really, really helps me out. So that is something I would definitely encourage. I would also encourage, for those of you who struggle with depression, get you a pink calcite. And there is a green calcite, which I'm going to quickly grab it. It's over there. And I want to let you guys see what actual green calcite looks like. Now, this is the green calcite in the rock. So you can see it's green. As soon as I touched this, I felt supercharged with energy. This is also another stone that is connected to your chi and your ki, for sure. So this stone and this stone in tumbled form, I would encourage you using copper, because copper is a conductor. So add this with the green calcite, and if you want to add extra oomph, the fluorite will do just fine. And then you can either use the green aventurine or the calcite together, and they all work really well together. So anyway, so those are the crystals for today. We're going to now switch to the readings. So is there anyone wishing to do a reading at this time? Now, the readings are a bit different. We are going to use first the angel board that I hand make myself, and then we're also going to be using oracle and tarot cards. So it's going to be an extra bonus for today. It says, like, share, subscribe. Ooh, we got 7 likes. Thank you for whoever made those 7 likes. Was I too boring? I didn't mean to scare off everyone. I know it was a bit long. Uh, if you would like a reading, let us know. Yeah. Said, yes, I want a reading, please. While we are waiting, will my pod. Oh, wait, okay. I want a reading. Okay, so let me add you to the list. List of readings, and then number one is Tane. And then number two. Uh, so my name is Taylor. I thought your name was Taylor because I kind of felt, but so I'm first. Was she first? Did she want a reading first? Oh yeah. So she did say Artie. It says Artie, like, subscribe. Will I get married to a D Walker? And when is D Walker? Is that a name? Yeah, it looks like she was first. My bad, Taylor. But you'll be second if you can, if you're okay with that, because she was first. She did actually comment first on. I'm sorry, Taylor. So I'm gonna use my record keeper, and we're gonna activate the board. Every time we activate and close the board, well, whenever we activate the board, be aware that there's such a very strong energy with this board. So if you feel any tingling when I activate this board, if you feel like a vibratory energy, or if you feel anything, be aware that you are being. What this will do, it'll automatically, every time it's activated, it'll purge, purify, cleanse, and give up absolute protection to this. So we're going to activate the board, and I thought it would be a good way to incorporate the angel board because this actually really amplifies my psychic abilities. So where do you leave? So just please type in your question again at the bottom of the chat. Well, Artie, while I activate the board. Spirits of Earth, Spirit Nanta, Archangel Uriel, I invoke in the north. Great Watcher in the east, Being of air, Earp, Archangel Raphael, I invoke. Watcher in the south, Being of fire, Betome, Archangel Michael, I invoke in the south. Watcher in the west, Being of water, Hikama, Archangel Gabriel in the west, I invoke. And Watcher in the north, I invoke. Being of earth, Nanta, Archangel Uriel, I summon and invoke in the north. Archangel Metatron above, Archangel Xenophon below, Archangel Hanael in center. May the watchful eye of Archangel Jerachiel and the spirit of man Kamgam Figi, I invoke. We set the intention to gather information from the divine. We also ask for protection, purification, and cleansing at this time. Adonai, El Shaddai, Yahweh, Yahweh Shalom, Yahweh Rapha. Takiun kutmo atui ni brusun kutimaya theato. Napadi, napodi, napodi. That being said, the board is activated. So it says, will I get married to D. Walker and when? Thanks. Instantly, I heard the word no, and they explain why no. Something about, do you guys have communication issues, Artie? Because they're bringing up the communication issues. I want to say it's more him because they're bringing up him or her vibes, and it's like I think they might be withholding some, like maybe because I'm seeing a phone. Yes, we're in communication. Do you text in communication with them? Like y'all text and call each other, or are you guys local? What is this about communication? Um, Call, message. Okay, so does he live with you or by himself? And does he live in another state or some other country? That I'm asking this because they're showing me how he's a play. I want to say he's a playboy, but that doesn't seem to be his energy. But that's not what I'm trying to find the best descriptive word because it's not like it's not playboy. What is it? I'm trying to think. Yes, we are in a long distance. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like even though he's calling and messaging you on the phone, he is definitely flirting with other people. Okay, definitely got that strongly from the Watcher in the East, and it's showing me that he kind of like thinks like you're over here in United States and he could be in say Europe, right? And because you're not there, I kind of feel I don't know what gender this person is, so I'm just saying he might be playing with people, because I don't know what gender he is. But I feel like he has these flirtatious moments, and I think if he's not careful, he might knock someone up, you know, meaning might impregnate if it's a guy, or vice versa. So if it's a girl and she hangs out with other guys and gets knocked up, and so I feel like he needs to know that you're serious about your relationship with him, because I feel like he's like very flirtatious, even though you're not. It's like you're not there, so he thinks he can get away with it. But that's not the best description, because how do I want to try to describe this better. It's like he's very flirtatious, and they're saying to be cautious about that. Overall, I'm getting you just need to be cautious with this. It is also difficult for a long distance relationship. I was in a long distance relationship, and it ended up not working out. So make sure you communicate, because trust, yeah, in this relationship. Yeah. Well, yeah, but just emphasize. I feel like there is a need to communicate, and to build trust, because they're showing me memories of my relationship issues, and they're like pointing, okay, this is where she needs to focus on. So, like, for me, when I had my long distance relationship, they're bringing up the fact that I didn't trust him, to hang out with other guys, so try not to be over controlling or have any, like, not trust issues, but explain if there are any trust issues, if there's any communication involved. I definitely feel as though that they can't really answer any yes or no on whether or not you're gonna get married. And this is from the Watchers, because it depends on your actions. Actions create cause and effect, and that's for both of you. And this is coming from them. And they're showing me how actions and how they have this cause and effect. And it depends on your actions and his actions on whether or not you get married, or would you say, um, and when you'll get married. So it's like it really depends. Will he take stand or not? He's in the army, so stays away. Will he take stand or not? What do you mean, like, stays away from home? And what is stand? What do you mean? I don't know that. I'm not familiar with that term. What do you mean he'll take a stand or not? You mean, will he, like, leave the army? I mean, will he take a stand for me? Um, I feel like it's more complicated than that. It's not that he doesn't want to stand for you. It's the army is very, like, I'll be honest with you. I've heard people, like, get discharged. I mean, I can't really answer that because it is very complicated. But I can ask what the Watchers say and see what they say. And says we have lots of family issues. That explains why they bring up they were talking about water and trust issues, because water is emotion. So that explains a whole lot. So let me ask them. I'm seeing flowers, and they're bringing me the flower of a daffodil. A daffodil is pretty to look at, but it's very poisonous. And the bring roots, the poisonous roots. I feel like there's some toxicity at the roots, and you both need to deal with these family issues at the roots. And if you take care of these daffodil, like, you take care of these family issues, your relationship will get better. But if you don't take care of these relationships, these family issues, it's gonna basically fall you guys apart. That is what I'm getting. So that was very interesting, because I didn't ask about the family issues. I asked more about the stand, but they're bringing up that the family issues will you guys need to work on your family issues before you get too involved. It's something about, like, for example, if you got, like, hit with a poison dart and you leave that poison in there, it's gonna fester and slowly affect the whole body. So it's like that. Right. And that's where you guys gotta take this, that's where you gotta deal with it. So if the family doesn't approve, wait, it says his family did not agree for our marriage. Yes, you can be added to the list. And it's Ishika. Okay. So, yes. Okay. I mean, what I am getting, I feel like how you guys are from the daffodil metaphor, and you said there are family issues, right? And you said we have lots of family issues. I mean, will he stand up for me? And that is something that, as far as what I got from the daffodil metaphor that they showed me, is they're bringing the roots. So you're either like you both will either pull out the roots and take a stand for yourselves, or you're gonna let the like. So it's your choice. It's your choice whether or not you guys are gonna let the families break your relationship, or you're gonna pull them out of your lives until they can be okay. Like basically, the watchers are giving you a choice. Either A, you're gonna let them fuck up your relationship with the two of you for that you've had for 6 years, or you're gonna remove them until they can be nice and accepting of your marriage. So it's like you got to make a tough choice. You both do. That is regardless of this. And it doesn't matter whether or not his family agreed. You know, at the same time, you got to be honest with them. It's like, hey, this is something that. So he says, don't go against the family. Yeah, and because I kind of felt like he kind of listens to his family a lot. His mother, or I felt a very female energy. So he says, um, don't go against the family. Yeah, and I really feel like that's interesting you say that, because they showed me, they said no, and like I said, they said no in the beginning, but then they showed me as though, like, maybe the playboy wasn't really about a playboy, but how he says one thing to you, but then he says one thing to this other, his mom, because I kept feeling a feminine vibe. So maybe it was more for how he says one thing to you, but then says something else to his mother. You know, says, will his family agree or not? And I'm again, no, no. And I'm saying this because you also said they don't agree. But at the other reason why I'm saying no is because they don't really like you. It's something about you. The how do I put this? It's not like I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. I'm not trying to give you a terrible reading. But I will say how it is. Okay, this is what I'm getting. You can change the energy of the readings. You just got to put in the effort, okay, to change it. So these readings are not set in stone. If you don't like what you're hearing, or if you're not resonating with this, it regardless, you have the energetic capabilities to change the outcome. So it depends on your actions. It depends on your effort that, yes, I saw, and that will change this or not. And right now I'm hearing no, because it's almost like they don't like you for no reason. It's like there's no particular reason why they don't like you, but it's more like that I'm seeing the family and they're trying to still control him, okay? So it's like it's all about control. I feel like it's all about controlling him, and they don't want anyone that isn't like the family to, how do I put it? It's like you have this stepmother, and she is all about controlling everyone. But if there's a black sheep to the family, she tries to get rid of them. You know, um, I would ask him. I would. encourage you having a talk with him in order to see where he stands. Just like, look, your family, be like this, like, look, honey, we've been in this relationship for 6 years, and I know your family does not agree with me, doesn't like me. I'm pretty sure you know that we both know this. Now, are you going to let them control you and ruin this relationship? Or are you going to take a stand for me and stay with me for the long haul? And I just need a yes or no answer. Are you going to stay with me or not? Are you going to stand up for me or not? And if he says, well, I don't know, give me some time, cut that cord. Because that doesn't mean that he's serious. So if depending on how he responds, make your judgment on that. Okay. And at the end of the day, like, I'm giving you energetic advice from your guides and from the watchers, and or from myself. So like, I could give you a reading on should I wait or not, and I'm getting no. I feel like, like, your guides are saying don't wait, but at the end of the day, it's really your decision. So like, their guides and Archangel Hanael, Jaffael, and Ariel just came forward, and they're like, no, tell her no, don't wait for this dude. It's like he's too control, he's too with the family. And they're saying the reason why is because you could do better. They're like saying you are better, you could do better, you are a beautiful light, and we don't want you to wait. It's like like a Rapunzel in the tower. She waited eons for this bitch to come, right? So, no, it was Sleeping Beauty. That's what it was. She waited decades for this bitch to come. So, don't wait decades. That's what they're saying is don't wait decades. Don't wait forever. They feel like you could do better and find a better person. But at the same time, it's decided on your actions as a whole that decides on whether or not you should stay. It's really up to you. So just passed away. I can't see Camilla as queen. What? Okay, so I am going to says thank you so much, dear. Uh, and it's next up is Taylor. So we just did RT. Let me try to figure out how to do these emojis. Finally figured out these emojis. I'm gonna do a green heart chakra for you. Says yes. I hope that reading was insightful. To all the watchers of the north, the south, the east, and the west, to the spirit that lies all in all things, I close this portal and this board, shut it down until I need you once again. Sukui inuwaka ihiluyi naputi. So, next up is Taylor. I always close the board and reopen it forever. Like, I close it with each session, then I open it. It's just energetically safe that way. Now, what is your question, Taylor? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I don't just do tarot readings, free psychic tarot readings. Sometimes I talk about different crystals, for example, or I talk about different herbs and spices. But I mostly do those recorded. So just wanted to let you know that there's also stuff that I talk about on this channel, related to the occult, the metaphysical, spiritual, and sciences. So just letting you know. And it says, oh no, I can't see. Let me get closer. Man, I need my glasses. I'm waiting on these glasses, guys. It says Sheila, she, Shehla Shahid, right? Can I ask? Okay, you can add it to the list. I mean, there's a list. Um, we're doing Taylor, and then there's Ishika Asawa, and I can add you. And then it says, so add you if the from Pakistan. You'll be so after Taylor it's Ishika, then it's you. So you got one person ahead of you. Okay. So it says I need to know if people in my life are genuine friends. Oh, so I need to, I'm waiting on these glasses. Said are genuine friends and love wise because I fell out with a friend, and I never knew would betray me. Okay. So I'm gonna open up the angel board. Okay, actually, I was just told to use the cards, so we're gonna use the cards. We're gonna use the angel gods and goddesses deck. See what comes through. I'm away, she wati. I'm away, she imawati. I'm away, she murati. I'm away, she murati. Okay, got it. Like that. One more, please. Like it's this card. Cool. Okay, so we have the goddess of the earth, the goddess of the sacred path, the goddess of psychic protection, the goddess of awakening, the angel of clearing, and the angel of guidance, with the goddess of oneness. First and foremost, what I am getting from your guides is that they don't want me to tell you whom they are or what they are doing because it's for your growth and evolution of an expansion of consciousness. There's like a lesson that needs to be learned. Like, say if for example, uh, this person is dating my, for example, boyfriend, right? And I find out, and it's like, damn, I shouldn't trust people with that kind of personality. And then it's like, so there's a lesson. So there is a lesson involved with this, and it's through discovering whom these people are. They will say that there are some shady individuals, okay? There are some shady individuals, but they don't want to elaborate too much because there's a lesson that is involved. So it's like they want you to learn some lesson with this experience. So there is some wisdom and knowledge to be had. It's basically so you don't. They asked him why, and I asked him why, and they said it's because so he or she doesn't make the same mistake twice. So, because I don't know if you're male or female. So says okay. It's like they want you to like not make the same mistake twice. They they won't give me any elaboration on what kind of person they are. This is something that you have to figure out because they don't want you when you find and discover the signs in whom this person is, their kind of personality. It's like they don't want you to make the same mistake twice. if they give you all the answers, you're not going to learn something. It's more like being hand fed, you know. So they want you to learn from these experiences. They aren't saying much on whom or what they are doing, but more explaining that yes, there are some shady individuals, but there's a lesson to be learned. And in order for you to learn the lesson, they keep explaining that you keep taking people back or taking energy back. Say like, this person disrespectful, and you say, "Oh, I don't deal with disrespectful any people anymore." But then when it suits you, it's like you go back and talk to this disrespectful person. It's like that's something that you kind of go back to the same old ish energies. It says, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." Okay. So I will read the card. It says the goddess of earth, an idea connects to imagination, creativity, nature is coming your way. The goddess of the sacred past says, let go of logic and trust your intuition. Goddess of protection, what you believe is what you create. No one can harm you. The goddess of awakening, it says, this is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Angel of clearing, your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. And the angel of guidance says, 1 minute, please. Who is it? I'm in the middle of a live stream. Can I help you with that?
Today.
Okay.
They said that he's gonna need antibiotics.
Okay. Well, I'm in the middle of a live stream.
But
Okay.
I need to get a hold of Lori right now.
Shh. I'm in the middle of a live stream. Okay.
Okay, I'll come back.
No, if you need to take the dog, take the dog.
Our
It's right
appointment,
there.
our appointment is at 2. I've gotta coordinate. I'll be back.
Okay. Sorry. I really apologize. My friend just came in and she basically scheduled a vet appointment for my dog. Um, so it says she knows. Okay, so I'm super sorry about that. So back to what I was saying. I can say what I am picking up here from these cards is they with this where it says let go of logic and trust your intuition. It says here, just took an old friend back who was such a lie. Yeah, exactly. And they're like, stop doing that. See, they want you to learn to stop taking back these individuals. And because they're not good for you. It's like a dog, you know how it like eats the shit, then vomits, then eats the vomit that it's full of shit. It's like, so it's like no matter how many times you vomit it up, it's still shit. It's like shitty energy. And it's like they're like, come on, get it already that you stop taking these energies back because they're not good for you. You it's like how do I put it? Am I making sense? I'm gonna try to help you understand. But I am not making sense on that. And it's interesting because it says let go of logic and trust your intuition. I feel like you intuitively will know whom these people are. Um, they're definitely saying that. Um, and they're definitely saying look into. They're bringing up the energy of the people that you've taken back over the years. Stop. Okay, just stop it. That's what they're saying. Stop taking them back. They're what they what you can do is tap into your super consciousness, and when you do this, you just close your eyes. And how the super consciousness works, which I will do another video on, is it's like the brain surgeon to your subconscious and consciousness. It can help rewire programs, and it's basically programmed your subconscious that all its job is to help you survive. So say if you survive this nasty relationship, well, even though you try to find better relationships, you're still have that structural tension, and the rubber band is going to go snap you back into that same energy, but it's a different face, a different body, a different name. So they want you to work on that programming. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I was too forgiving. I had to make those boundaries. I mean, I'm a nice person. Don't get me wrong, I'll give you the shirt off my back if I have to, but I am I am not going to like have you like fuck with me. It's like how I am. So at the same time, they want you it's interesting how they were talking about the programming, and it says what you believe is what you create. No one can harm you. So it's like change the programming. They're like saying change the programming. Because the god when you change the programming, the goddess of awakening. Now I specialize in the superconscious recode, but there is someone who is more involved, more that knows a lot more, and he's Christopher M. Duncan. Now, I'll be honest with you, he charges a lot for his sessions, but the one I recommend it's for $100, and it's a simple recode session. He's really really good at it. I offer mine for $100 regardless, but so I just want to let you know that's something I offer. Um, with the angel of clearing, it really ties in to how they want you to let go of that energy, to let go of the negative belief systems. So it's like as you let go of these programs, these negative programmings, you'll start to be more intuitively guided. Okay. So you'll find a new sense of direction and purpose, which, so I feel that energetically this that this is what they're saying. Um, did I answer your question to the best of my abilities, or did I miss something? Please let me know if I missed something, because I don't want to accidentally miss something. It says I feel like I'm too forgiving. Taylor, you're still here? It says you got it spot on with friends, but love life wise. Am I on track or I actually feel like that also ties into the um to the other reading, because like in order for you to like how do I put it? So I'm going to quickly go into this field. So basically, we have your consciousness, right? That's your conscious day to day. We're interacting, right? Your subconscious holds all the programs. Like it says, oh, I know that I survived eating ice cream. I know that I survived eating peanuts. Oh, I know I survived that nasty relationship. So because I survived this, I can go back and continue to experience these. What the superconscious does is it is like a brain surgeon. So it's able to reprogram the structure and the structural tension. There's a structural tension linked to any negative and positive program, right? So when that happens, um, it's like a rubber band. It snaps you back into that old reality, that old program. So what I do is I break the structural tension and the structural program, and then reconstruct it into a better program. Is what I do. So, and I feel like that's what's tied to your love life is there are some negative programs, and I believe what I'm getting from my super consciousness and to yours is it's due to the programs with your friends. That is gonna if you handle this energy with the negative programming on how, like, say, for example, you take too many back. Actually, there are some negative programs that Chris M. Duncan referred to as the 9 unconscious egoic beliefs and the 6 negative belief systems. For example, some people feel like they're not good enough to be in a relationship. They're not worthy, or they're not worthy, that they're not perfect. Some people say they believe they can't handle conflict, so they try not to get in a relationship. There's even one where it's like, I can't handle negative emotions. You know, I am I on track or not? Okay. Well, I'm pulling the cards for that, so just give me 1 minute. I need 2 more cards, please. Flipping spinning mot ifnotisen kvinnotomosi. Denisha Roma feld my my information kutimo padoma. Okay. Shuffle these back. I'm being really drawn to these two. This one really is. It's funny because actually I'm gonna take these. The Eros card with Desire, Secrets with the Hestia with Inner Fire, and Reunion came up for your love aspect. Okay, that is very interesting. For your cards, the 6 cards that I wanted to lay out, which Dionysus, Merrymaking, Poseidon with Avarice, Typhoeus with Fear, Epimetheus with Carelessness, Charon with Transition, Zeus with Supremacy. What I am getting from this, that with it being in reverse, merrymaking, there is a lack of joy and love, laughter, merriment, and instead there's more jealousy. And when I touch this card, it's like maybe sometimes you look at other people's relationship and it's like, man, they're so lucky. I wish I had a relationship like that. But in reality, you don't know what they went through to get to where they are now. It takes time, is what they're saying. And it takes not being in fear. I also feel like with carelessness, so maybe sometimes you might overreact, or the other person might overreact in the relationship. So it's like, don't let fear and carelessness stop you from transitioning into a supremacy, like a very tight bond with this person. Whoever this person may be, I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but the definitely increase more merriment. Definitely increase more laughter, more joy, more positive energy, and let go of, if there's any greed, any jealousy, any fear, worries, anxieties, let go of that, because that's what's going to stop you in the long run. With the other 4 cards, we have here Hestia in a fire and Penelope with Reunion in reverse. With the Eros card with Desire, and then Creusa with Secrets. And I feel from this, with Hestia being in the fire in reverse, see, it looks like this. Hestia is known as the goddess of the heart, which is the goddess of the home. And Penelope, if you remember the story of Odysseus, she waited a long time for Odysseus to return, and she didn't marry another man, which was amazing. That's true love for you. And she I feel like cunning. I don't know why that came in reverse for the Penelope card. Maybe there's someone cunning in your life, or maybe Because cunning with desire, because this isn't really. I'm trying to think. So I feel like they're saying definitely be careful of those who are cunning or trickster like, because I feel like they might desire your secret. So I feel like as your love life gets better, there might be some people that pretend to be your friends, but in reality, they're either trying to steal away your man or your woman, or trying to find out your secrets and end up destroying your relationship in the process. So be careful with your love life. But I also feel like it's not that you're not on the right track. It's more like they're saying, "Oh, you can do better." I feel like again with the negative programming, they're bringing that up again. So it's like there might be some negative programming involved that's stopping you from having a really good relationship. So does that answer your questions? Yes, thank you. Okay. Watchers of the North, Watchers of the South, Watchers of the East, and Watchers of the West. Spirit of Nanta, Batom, Hakoma, Iab, Kam Gam Figi. I invoke Adonai, El Shaddai, Yahweh Shalom, Yahweh Rapha. I invoke and ask that this portal be closed, this energy be closed, till next time that I seek further guidance. So it says, Creator, you always tell the 100% truth. I don't like sugarcoat things. Like I've seen readers where they try to sugarcoat things just to make them feel better, but it ends up harming the client in the long run. And then some people do that also for like money purposes, and I'm not here to do it for money. I can give 10 fucks about a dollar bill. Because at the end of the day, I know that my angels, my beings that I work with, they got me. They got me. They provide for me in more ways than one. And so it's like I could give 10 fucks about money. Huh. Move along. But you could bribe someone else. But you ain't bribe me. Because I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna give you the truth. I'm like that best friend that's gonna be blunt with you, even if it hurts you. But that best friend is really your best friend, your loyal, true friend. And be like, or I'd be like Jimmy the Cricket, but now Pinocchio, do you think you should be telling those lies? I'd be like that. I'd be like that little Jiminy Cricket, like, now Pinocchio, you think that was nice? uh, so yeah, that's how I am. And it says, okay, I see Shella raised her hand, but is there something you want to ask? But I know that Ishikawa still here? Ishika Asawa, is she here still? I have to drop your thing. It's an energy thing. Yeah, I do appreciate any donations. Like the donations aren't required, but I do appreciate it. Okay, so I'm just gonna move on to the next question. To and let me mark because I have to update my list. So let me first use the emojis, and then let's see. For Ishika, I am going to do a four-leaf clover. Let's see. So it says here for towards me when he will contact. Hey, having new hey honey, new subby here. I want to know about my life purpose. Gifts if you help me Yeah. So I'm with Shella, but you're like literally the next person after Shella. So if you want me to add you to the list, I can. Says Lucky Empress. Ooh, I love this. I love your name. It's like, oh, I'm that Empress. I guess I'm just lucky. I got all this money in my bag. And Lucky Empress said, I love that. That's an awesome name. That's awesome. And it says, yes. Oh my god, that's how my life is. Like, for real. Okay, and then I need to add, sorry about this. Priya. I want you guys to know after prayer we are gonna take a 10-minute break, so that way you can use the bathroom and actually hold that. We're gonna do it after Sheila. We're gonna take a few minutes just so you guys can get your coffee or whatever. Make yourselves comfortable. Use the bathroom. I am gonna take a 3-minute break after Sheila so I can give my dog some dog food and some water. Okay. So is that okay with everyone? Is that okay with everyone? Yes. Because my dog, he needs some food. So okay, go for it. Got it. So now we're on to shit. I'm just gonna call you Sheila. I can't say your name right. Feelings towards me when he will contact me. Let's open the angel board. Watchers of the north, the south, the east, and the west. By your angelic reference, Archangel Michael in the south, Archangel Uriel in the north, Archangel Raphael to the east, and Archangel Gabriel to the west. The spirit of man, Kamgam Figi in the center, with Nanta in the north, Batom in the south, Yerp in the east, Hikoma in the west. The spirits of air, water, earth, and fire and man represented in the union tablets of the angelic language. I invoke and open the doors to the Akasha records and ask for guidance from the watchers and the angelic forces. Napodi, Napodi, Napodi. So with that being said, it says go for it. To all our new subscribers, hit the notification, the creator loves to do live readings. Girl, wake up. You know me so well. So, yeah, I just love helping people. So, your reading was about, okay, next actions to, okay. I want you to focus on him, but I want you to focus on a happy memory with this person, okay? Are you guys like dating, or is this more of a crush situation? Because I'm feeling like this might be a crush situation, like a crush, but I could be wrong. I am seeing a electricity pole, and how I'm seeing electricity going from both sides, and then they're showing me a pine tree on fire, like the pine tree's on fire. The pine tree I know is for protection, cleanliness, and the fire, but the fire's not burning the tree. This could mean a Kundalini fire, protected sacred marriage, but let's see. I'm hearing I do, but I don't like her in that way. I don't. That's the words I'm hearing. But are you guys dating, or you just have a crush on him? Is what I'm asking, because I'm hearing I do, but then the words, but I don't like her the way that she thinks I like her or him. So I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, but that's how I'm hearing it. And he keeps showing me like a phone, as though he's waiting for a text. So maybe try to reach out to him. This is a no contact situation. What do you, is it like you're long distance, or meaning that there's no contact whatsoever? Shella, are you still here? Uh, Girl, wake up. Can you see if they're still here? I don't know if she disappeared. Shella went silent. Okay. I asked you a question on whether or not you're dating this person, or if it's a crush. And I needed you to further elaborate on the no contact situation. Is it more like you can't contact each other, or what exactly is the no contact situation? Meaning you haven't contacted him? Wait, cup of tea with $3 worth of sugar and cookies. Oh my god, I love that channel name. I gotta subscribe to her channel. She sounds like my cup of tea. And yes, after Sheila, we are going on a 3-minute break, so you guys could use the bathroom, maybe get a tea or something to drink or some snacks. Like for me, it's a 3-minute break, so I could take care of my dog, to feed and water him. So, but I can add you to the list. Now it is two other people ahead of you. I'm gonna say cup of tea. I love that. Said, I'll go and get some tea while waiting. Okay, Sheila. I asked you to clarify the question on when you meant I'm no contact with. Did you mean as though you haven't contacted him, or is it more of a restraining order? Because I'm confused on that. Is my mic working? I'm not sure if she can hear all my questions. Because I was asking a question and it seems like she didn't hear because I said that earlier and then now she says when will he will contact me, and like, are you not contacting him or is there a restraining order? I'm kind of confused here with that. All right, so I am going to tell you what your guides have told me just now, and if you are not contacting him, this is their message for you. So you're not going to know whether or not this person likes you or not, if this person has feelings for you or not, unless you take the necessary actions to express yourself to this person. If you have, but like, I feel as though you have already expressed this person, right? To know if you have had an argument that led, no, no, not an argument. I meant as though she hasn't contacted this person to express her feelings, or is it more serious, like a protection order? I meant more like, has she not contacted him to express her feelings, or is it more like there's a protection order? Because I'm still confused about this no contact. If you want my honest opinion as an advice, if you haven't expressed this person's your feelings to this person, I would suggest you go and tell him your feelings, and ask him if he feels the same way. That is my suggestion to you. But if you've already expressed your feelings and there's a no contact order, like a protection order, I would suggest waiting and, maybe find someone else, because obviously maybe the protection order is for your safety, your energetic safety. Um, if it is a particular thing where it's an argument, and y'all had an argument, just kiss and make up, and work through it. That's what I would like to say, and I hope that I'm sorry I couldn't really answer your question, Sheila, but we could try a different question after the break, okay? If that's something you prefer, because I'm not really getting anything from this person. So, we're gonna start a timer for 3 minutes, okay? I'm gonna start 3 minutes. Okay, let me see. Up. Perfect. 3 minutes are up. Okay, now we're back. Sheila, did you want me to answer a different question? If not, I'm going to just go to the next person. I'm sorry I couldn't have been much help. Girl Wake Up podcast, is she still here or did she leave? I think she already left. Okay. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be much help for her. Um, Sometimes you get things from spirit and sometimes you don't. That's just the way sometimes life is. Okay, Lucky Empress, are you still here? Lucky Empress, are you still here? Is Priya still here? And Cup of Tea, are you still here? Okay, Lucky Empress is here. And Pito, you can ask a question, but we do have a list. I can add you to the list. Okay. So, Lucky Empress, what is your question? Okay. So, wanting to know about my life path. Oh, yeah, I remember this question. Some gifts. Um, as soon as I touched the board, I saw um, they brought back to me the life path and destiny number. Do you, do you know your life path and destiny number? Look up how to find out your life path and destiny number because they're saying that's the key to understanding your purpose and what you're supposed to do on this planet. And they also want you to get your birth chart. Um, they specifically said Chinese, but do the Eastern and Western astrologies. And there's some information you'll discover. And they're bringing up the 12th house and the 10th house and how that's important for you to know about. And then they're bringing me the third house. So that's interesting. And I should be taking any gifts I should be focusing on. As soon as I thought I'm Pisces, so many Capri and so many Capricorn placements. Girl, you got so much Capricorn. Um, so as far as gifts, they showed me your hands and how there's a lot of energy in your hands, and the word Reiki popped into my head. I do a Reiki class, which of course on right now the website's unavailable, but I actually do the Reiki classes for $111. And what I do is I have it on a more hands-on approach. So you want to partner for this, like actual humans, and say if they're having back pain, So it's like we do. There's hands-on work, and then we also I show you how to use crystals and how to channel certain energies. so you can channel say for example, if you're wanting to channel the angels healing along with the Reiki and you're able to choose that to channel that, it goes over the symbols and also a guided meditation to attune you. So, Life Path 11, the Aquarius Life Path North Node. Okay. Well, it seems like you already pretty much know the information of your life path, and do you know your destiny number? And do you also know your ascendant and descendant? So your ascendant is what you're ascending into, what you're coming into, what you're becoming. And the descendant is what you're descending, like what you're leaving behind. I can definitely say that you are going to be up with your life path number. And with your life path number being 11, you're definitely an ascended master energy. You're definitely supposed to be a teacher, and I feel like it has to do with spiritual teachings. But before you get into those spiritual teachings, I'm seeing you going to different classes. I'm seeing you going to crystal classes, to Reiki classes. So you're acquiring knowledge of that which you want to learn, and then you're taking that knowledge and making it your own, and then spreading that same knowledge out to the people. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing you doing hypnosis, quantum hypnosis, um, emotional healing, like through quantum hypnosis. So I need to put more effort. I've fallen off, was more dedicated as a child. Okay. Yeah, try to, I'm feeling you're gonna like have to learn some spiritual and healing modules. It's like I feel like you're gonna be drawn to certain healing modules like Reiki or crystals or stuff like that. And you then incorporate all that together into one big cluster of healing. So, and I think that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to heal, help others heal themselves, but also to teach as well these healing modules. I hope that answers your question somewhat. I can ask the cards or ask the watchers, but I know they answered the first part. Ooh, that explains why I saw you like touching the shoulders and there was like energy. So get into like masseuse class and like also get Reiki, attunement, and I feel like you're gonna incorporate both. So did I answer all your questions, Lucky Empress 7? Man, I was dead Empress right now, and I'm playing. See, I can be goofy sometimes. No, get your toy. Not my. Don't look at my foot. Look at the toy. Okay, sorry. My dog is being a dog. Sorry. No, my foot is not a chew toy. Just because I put it off the bed doesn't mean you get to chew it. Says, thank you so much. I am very good with my hands. Great masseuse. Yes, maybe I need a massage. But Lucky Empress, did I my dog. No. Here. Here's your toy. Play with your toy. It's like, but no, I want your foot. Come on, here. Come on. He's like, bitch, you can't fool me. Okay, maybe that'll keep him busy for a while. Okay, so Lucky Empress, did I answer your questions or do I need to elaborate on anything? This dog. I can't help but laugh. This dog is so sorry. Um Definite confirmation to what I felt was my purpose. Well, I'm glad me and the watchers could help you confirm what you've already felt. Um, if I answered all the questions, can I continue to the next person? I will say after Pito, I am gonna hop off. So I want you guys to know after Pito, I will hop off. She's the last person. Put a 1 in the chat, or we'll be forced to skip you. I'll do you, and instead of luck, I'll give you an attunement. Can I do an energy attunement for you, Lucky Empress, for love? It's not really that I'm in a rush. More like my dog is no. Okay. Then there's no biting. Got it? No biting. See, no. But this is Shepherd. Say hi, Shepherd. Say hi. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Where's your toy? Let me give you your sock monster. So, I'm more or less tired, is what I'm getting at. So, no. These is yours. Crystals are not good for you. No. This is your sock monster, Mousy. Okay. And it says, I can wait. But anyway, I'm gonna do an attunement for. If I can get him to be busy. You. Go get it. No. 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 Lay down. Oh, play. Lay down. I will play with you after. Sorry. Stop. Stop it. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. No. Lay down. Lay down. No. No. Please, Archangel Metatron, please help me calm this animal down. I don't care what you gotta do. Just please put this animal either to sleep or tire himself out. Please. Lay down. Okay? I'm in the middle of something. I'm sorry. Okay, now back to what I was doing. For Lucky Empress. She inkupunaye huni inumurate Hui e no aya we asoe unue pulumasiro. Ibe aprutu atue anai fue no mushui e nayon. Vanui te fui mo kono mane. Se utum ayatum shautum. Shunde anquete. Foto satome inoto sara e tomai e vono. E fotui anosauta e ruito shoku. Ouch, stop. You know, I am a human. The last time you got bit, it wasn't nice. You didn't like it. Well, you were still doing it. Ow. There's so much, and especially your realness. Thank you. Shepard, I will play with you after. Got it? Can you just wait? No, I said wait. Lay down. No, I said lay down. Lay down. No, 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 lay down. No, I said lay down. Lay down. No, lay down. You've done it before. I give up. This dog of mine. This dog of mine. I am going to do a butterfly from Miss Lucky Empress. Okay. You stay right here. Got it? You just sit, relax, chill. Come on. Just stay right here. Got it? You stay right here. My dog is doing a seance. Sorry. I had to make that joke. He's like, oh, he's doing, Okay. The next person on the list, I'm super sorry. Stop it. Lay down. Is Priya. No! This is my art, for God's sakes. This is why I didn't want you up here. Stay in one spot. Sit. Okay. Priya, are you here? I'm super sorry. Okay. For Priya, Kapate, and Pito, put a 1. Stop! Don't break my dustpan. I put a 1 in the chat if you're here. If you're not in putting a 1 in the chat, I will have to skip over, and I will put you on a list for next time. Okay, so if you're not here, you will just go on to the next list. Hello, Taylor. Okay, I will have you guys know Pito is the last one, but I'll make whoever is on this live that wants a reading, I'll read for you next time I go live. Okay. Taylor, Pito is the last one, but you will be on next live, on the reading for next live, which I do at Tuesdays and Thursdays, okay? Well, the only ones I'm waiting for is Priya, Kapate, and Pito. I see Priya. I don't see Kapate and Pito. Lay down. Lay down. Can you do that for me? No. My dog always wants to be with me 24/7. Where's your toy? Where's Mr. Saki? Ouch. What? That's why I don't want you over there. The only ones that are waiting for a reading that are on my list, ouch, stop it, is Priya, Kapate, and Pito. Taylor, um, stop it. Washington, you will be on next week's live. Because I do have to get off. Yeah, post your question while we're waiting for the other to respond. Oh, God, this dog. Hey, that's my food. Stop. No. No. I'm sorry, guys, about my dog. Hmm. Yes, post your question, Priya. And I'm really, really sorry about the commotion with my dog. My dog is just so meaty. What is coming in my career? Ouch. Stop it. Stop it. Lay down. Yeah, go busy yourself with the pillows. No, stop. I'm sorry. So I am being really led to activate the interboard, okay? So, Spirit Nanta, Spirit Baton, Spirit Eon, Spirit Pagona, Spirit Man, Kongom Fiki, Atu Ife, Unde, Avatar, Ukhye, Motre Firmasi, Funiados. Okay. So, I'm being told to ask the cards instead of the board. What is in her career life? Music, relating messages, God's flight, unfairness, the future, cunning, inner fire, and desires. So first and foremost, if you're in a look, or if you specialize in either counseling or music, or being a psychiatrist or a therapist, um, there with the music relating messages, I feel as though that you're going to be relaying messages uh, on a spiritual level. Like you're going to give spiritual advice, maybe, and then with the goddess of light. So it's like you're going to be doing a lot of feminine healing advice, especially towards those that feel as though life has been unfair. In the future, though, there is someone cunning who has authority over their home, doesn't really have a sexual desire for you, but is one who desires to help you in your career path. I am definitely picking up there is someone in your path that's going to help you in your career path. someone that's either going to upgrade it or um, show you a different career path that may be beneficial. And I definitely feel like it's a masculine energy. No, 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 no. Lay down. Let me ask the other cards. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Dog is over excited today. Come in.
Amanda,
Hi, Amanda.
are you busy?
I'm busy in my live stream, but do what you gotta do.
Okay, well, we're going to the vet at 3. Are you gonna be available?
Yeah, I'll be available.
Okay, all right, I'll be back a little bit before 3.
What's that?
This is something on your door.
Let me see. Is that also mine?
No, this is mine. I gotta go pay rent. I'll be back. He's in good spirits.
Hello, baby. I'll be back. Can you stay?
Okay.
No.
Hey.
Okay. I'm really sorry. I'm not usually one to just up and leave, but I just got a note from my landlord. I've really got to take care of this, and I'm super sorry. Everyone who's on this list, Priya, Kapate, Pito, and Taylor Washington, I will Tuesday or Thursday, just know that I will have you on a live, okay? I'm so sorry, but there's an important matter that I got to deal with.